Welcome back to ScreeninOnStreamin, obviously, and we're going to share with you, we went to Vidcon 2016 this last weekend.
7th annual in Anaheim.
For the first time, and we wanted to share with you what were the do's and don'ts when you go to Vidcon as a creator, as a YouTube creator, content creator, from our perspective as a small channel, a growing channel. So we wanted to share with you our thoughts from our perspective as a small channel.
Our experiences
and our experiences
at VidCon, yeah.
So we're sharing with you what to do and what not to do.
Get there on day one. Make sure that you attend day one. There are a lot of really interesting people, a lot of industry people, and a lot of great panels that took place on day one that we...
And by day one, he means actually day two, which is Thursday, because day one is the day that you should... Wednesday night, you could check in, which is technically day one, but he's talking about the full... We're calling day one. We're calling day one the full day. The first full day of VidCon, which is Thursday.
That was, yes, that, yeah, okay, all right. Thank you. Okay. The first full day of VidCon was Thursday this year. If you can make that, you have to make that, because we missed a lot of really interesting things that I guess took place on that day that we weren't able to get there for. We just couldn't make it on that time. You know, schedule-wise, that was something that we couldn't do. However, if it's ever something that you can do, if you can make that happen, you have to try to make day one, because a lot of great things happened on day one. A lot of really interesting, very successful people were there on day one. They were sharing their stories and their information on day one. We missed a lot of people. And there was, this isn't gonna help anybody, but I guess there was almost a fight between blasphemoushd and some scrub named Minnesota Boy or something. And I watched blasphemoushD's show, and he said he wished that there was some skinny dude in the vicinity or whatever who would have just whooped on that guy. I was the dude, bro. I was so the dude. I would have whooped on that, bro. I was the dude. I was the dude. Man, I swear to God, I was the dude, man. I'm just saying. I just want to throw that out there. I wanted to share that when I got an opportunity. He's probably not gonna. I don't even know if this will get edited out or whatever, but I want to say what I could. Look, I don't care.
Laughing. I probably won't edit this out. I think it's funny,
bro. I was the dude.
We're supposed to be talking about
VHC. I know we're not.
Dude in the fight in VidCon.
The dude started something. He's a horrible person, apparently, is what I got from blasphemoushd channel. And if I had known that, and if I had been there or seen the altercation, I'd have just whooped on this dude, bro, and took him out, and then it would have been good, and me and blasphemoushd would be high-fiving, we'd be chilling. You know, it would have been something like that, bro. We'd have been friends. I'm saying that would have been a very good thing for a lot of people, because I was definitely the dude to whoop on what's the name, bro.
Okay. Sidebar. What was the first thing we're supposed to do?
We're talking about our experience. Okay.
No. Okay, so this is my do. All right? Do, go to the first floor after you get your creator badges.
Make sure you make your first day. That's why I went out.
The first day you get there.
Sorry.
Doesn't matter what day it is. The first day you get there, the first thing you should do is get your creator badges, go downstairs, get your shirts, get your swag bags, and walk around the bottom floor so you know what is there. Walk around the entire thing so you know how it's laid out, so you know where stuff is, so you know where you want to visit, so you know what you want to do on the first floor, or if you even want to deal with the first floor. That's what you should do the first floor, which is, remember, the community or the fan floor. That's what you should do the first time you get there, so at least you know what's going on down there, you know what's up. After that, your mind is straight and you know what to do.
Number two, I think it's very important that you secure a hotel within walking distance of the convention center if you can, because that
very good advice.
That almost ruined our experience, but it was a learning experience. It was what it was. However, if you can avoid not being within walking distance of the convention center, then that will greatly increase your experience and the good time that you could potentially have. It'll be a whole heck of a lot better if you don't have to drive far or pay for parking all the time. It'll be a lot better. That hurt us a little bit.
Which was $15 a day, and you couldn't go in and out, so that was stupid.
Yeah.
So that, if you add to the price of that, obviously the price is growing up. Plus, there's a opportunity cost of the time you're missing that you got to drive back
Travel
and forth,
time, yeah,
and the time that you could be spending on inside VidCon
this is one of our experiences, yeah.
Because you can, like, for example, if you come with, like, I have like a partner in this, so we come together and I'm tired, I can go back to the hotel room and he can still work the floor. He could network or whatever, and he or she or whatnot, or vice versa, or whatever the issue may be. Plus, like I said, logistically speaking is why he's saying this. Logistically speaking, get yourself a hotel room that is extremely close to VidCon. And I'm talking about extremely close to walking distance.
Like strolling distance.
Distance. Right there. You will be able to bounce back and forth with free will and no cares in the road, because you know if something, if I feel bad, if this goes down, I'm just not feeling it right now, I can go right back to the hotel room, get refreshed, you know, get my game back on, get my game face back on, whatever, get back down there.
Yeah, and especially if you are not alone, if you have anybody with you, then you guys have to work together some, and it might have been so beneficial to have had the option to walk to the hotel, but we didn't have that option. We went to the convention to see what was going on. They said $15 parking. We said okay. We said, can we leave and come back? They said no. We said oh, and we left. Because we had to come back late. We knew we had to come back later. We had to check into the hotel still. Yeah. So yeah, that was
$15 is really too much money to be parking.
To pay more than once a day. That was
the convention. The way it was set up. No, man, it's not Las Vegas. It's not New York Times Square. I was totally against that. It wasn't this, you know.
That wasn't the move. That wasn't the move.
Not cool at all. If you saw where it was at, you'd be like, they're tripping.
As big of an issue as that is, even if it doesn't sound like a big deal to you, congratulations to your deep pockets. But we would have had a much, much, much better experience had we just got a hotel nearer to the convention center. It would have changed our weekend, to say the least. We really had a great time, but it would have been so much better had we had a hotel near the convention center.
Go to the creator floor on the second floor, no matter if there's a party going on or not, and network with the creators there, no matter how large their channel is, big or small. Talk to them, network with them, find out, because you'll find a bunch of interesting channels that you didn't even know existed. One of the was Jose. One of the guys was Jose.
Jose was a good dude. He
was a creator. He actually was talking about
Jose is gonna be famous.
That's his channel. Jose is gonna be famous. Is his YouTube channel. Check him out. We're bringing all this from memory because we met good people there. We met interesting people with good channels, good concepts. We didn't meet any buttheads, assholes, whatever that I remember the time we were there.
No.
Everybody was cool.
It's so incredible to be in a population like that with nobody hating on anybody and nobody just being an asshole to be an asshole. There was a whole lot of very happy people having a great time. We were the YouTube community. It was tight. I loved it. I had a great time. I'm going back to VidCon. I'm going back. That was great. I loved it. 7th annual. What's up, boy? I was there. It was good. Good time.
But do recognize that if you want to network, also there are the main market of people that are at VidCon are 13 and 15-year-old girls. I'm going to be honest with you. So recognize, this is a dude, that you might want to at least bring it to your attention, your channel. Talk to them. Yeah. It's whatever way you can do that. But that's the reality of what we saw.
It's a sad truth we're having.
Yeah, do that when you're there and mingle or whatever that means. And just recognize that, hey, so do talk to them. Don't alienate them. That's one thing. That's a don't. That we did wrong. That's a don't. Don't do what we did. Ignore the audience. Ignore the community.
Yeah, don't
like
do that.
we did on Saturday.
Yeah.
That was a big mistake. I regret that now. But it is what it is. It happened. History. Moving on.
He's pissed off at me, but he doesn't want to tell you
That's
guys. He doesn't want to talk about it.
Too harsh.
All right.
I'm over that.
Okay. He wouldn't word it that way. Don't expect one day or experience to be like the next, because it is not consistent. Apparently, all 3 days were very different situations, and you want environments. Yes, you want to prepare for that, and if you can, get as much information as you can so that you know going into the situation exactly what you want to do with your time and where you want to spend your time, or in what space you want to spend your time. Because had we had a little bit more information, or at all known what exactly we were getting into, I'm sure we would have planned this considerably differently and done a number of things different. But that's what this video is about. So we're just sharing our experiences at this time right now. Just tell you what we think, what we thought. So make sure you know where you're going. Make sure you know what is happening on what day and what you want to do or how you want to spend your time, because it was one YouTube creator told us it was very organized and the information is out there. You just have to get it, and then you have to spend your time wisely, because there is a whole lot going on and there are a lot of places to be. You have to decide where you want to be and what you want, what you want out of the experience, out of the time you spend there. There's you have to map it out, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You have to navigate it better than we did this first time out. We will know a lot more next time. This time we missed a few things. We didn't catch all the stuff we wanted to catch. Still loved everything I did see and had an amazing experience.
The Vidcon app that they tell you about, but don't rely on it too much, because it was pretty inconsistent.
Yeah, it was changing.
And a lot of stuff was all over the place and changing. There's some things they were telling you, but some things they weren't telling you by your notification. So that's one thing I learned. Like, stuff was going on. I didn't know till like the day after it was done that this happened at the same time this was going on. And this app that you wanted to see was here, but they only told you about this. So like he was saying, planning, that goes back to what he was saying earlier about planning.
I'm going to be in consistent communication with 40 or 60 people next year, so that I know everything that I can at every moment, so that I don't miss anything, because that's how it was. It was changing. Things were changing. They said that this was going to happen, then it wouldn't happen, and then something else would happen that they didn't announce ahead of time. So be as connected as you can to as many people as you can, because everybody's trying to get the same thing out of the same thing. It was the community. The YouTube community really came together, and it's a very interesting experience, and I just loved VidCon. Thank everybody again. Thank you all. It was awesome. That bald-headed guy I was dancing with, thank you, dude. That was tight.
Do you want me to leave that in there?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know his name. But he's good people. And
yeah, I'm on somebody's video they made of they were filming YouTubers dancing.
I didn't.
They actually pulled me to the side and had me dance.
Aha, that's funny.
And all I did was this. I was like, that's it. Do bring your tripod, your camera, your selfie stick, your whatever. Do bring that stuff, because you're going to have a lot of footage to film, and you're probably a creator, you should think anyways, but I'm telling you, it was amazing to see all these people.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
That was awesome. Walking around, people had selfie sticks in their face.
I don't know about the tripod and the selfie stick, but film. Shoot while you're
there.
Shoot. Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Do the
shoot. That's what he's saying. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Absolutely. Do that. Absolutely do that. Oh yeah, my homegirl, Purple Jayde. She didn't have to say this to me because I was clean, but she was just sharing. And she said, make sure you wash. Be clean, don't be funky, because nobody wants to spend any time anywhere around funky, dirty people. And I definitely agree with her. So do wash your butt and your regions. So please be one of the clean people, and we will all love to see you at the next and every VidCon. Shout out to Purple Jayde and blasphemoushd, and Jose is going to be famous.
And hurling, dude.
And hurling, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot you.
Yeah. Hurling is
This
an
is
Irish
hurling.
sport. It's very cool. I don't know, but you can find him if you search him. This is hurling. That might I got his
I
card.
think it's called This Is Hurling or something like that. Check this out. We'll put links. Everybody that we actually talk to at VidCon, we will put links in the description down below to their channels because we consider them cool people because we talked to them and they gave us love back. Give us love. We're gonna give love back to you. Hopefully, I'll do that on your channels. You know I'm talking about, blasphemous. That's all that we have for this edition of Screening on Streaming.
Well, the point is we had a great time. We're trying to help everybody else not make some of the mistakes we made and maybe do some of the things that we wish we had done this first time out, right? And that's the point of this episode. We're just sharing our experience at VidCon. We loved a lot of it, and we really had a good time. It was awesome. VidCon was amazing. It was
Out. Deuces. Peace.
All right.
We're out.
No, it's only detractors that you have to read. It is subtitled.
Oh, it is subtitled. It is subtitled. I want to throw something around.
That is all. No, wait, go ahead. That's all. I was going to say that the one, if anything, bad about this movie is that you have to read. But if you can read, and you should be able